Hi everyone, they don't call me the running realtor for nothing. That's right, as in television, you get it done right and you get it done first. And this house, this amazing house right down the street from the Legacy Trail, was sale pending, just 2 days being on the market. Unfortunately, it was under contract by a local realtor who was working with his father, who freaked out about Florida insurance, and that's a whole nother video, but not necessarily a huge deal. Anyway, they reneged after 2 days and then another 8 days, and we were back on the market with an offer that is sale pending and going to close a week from this video. So how do you get it done? A lot of perseverance. Now, I prefer to use a title company that we work with, but the buyer wanted to use their title company, and that's okay. And they also wanted to use their lender, and we've had some issues with that, but so far it is smooth sailing. And as you can see, this was a deal that I had going for, count it, 2.5 years. That's right. The owner of this house was an amazing, accomplished artist. He was actually a scientist by training, and he perfected pixels so that they could be used in movies. So he is considered, according to the New York Times, the father of movie pixels. But he died a year and a half ago, and the son, the executor of the estate, gave the listing to me, and all of that stuff there is what did not sell at an estate sale. They just spent all that time, the son and his wife, and anybody else who was interested in going through stuff that was in the garage, and believe it or not, you could almost eat off the floor in the garage. But it can be a process, and I encourage you to hire a company. There are even companies that deal with hoarding, which is just so much of an issue, especially in pre-foreclosures and foreclosure homes. And I have been to homes, this was not one of them, far from it, but I've been to some that you can't hardly even walk through it. It's just so cluttered. So they had to do some really tough love with things, and you know, it's sad because all of this represents somebody's life, and you can see that most of it is bagged up, but you know, there are some works of art. I think they're just sort of leaving out at the curb in case somebody thinks they might add something to their home. But right down the street is the Legacy Trail, and in Sarasota, if you can't live near the beach, you want to live near the Legacy Trail, because that will give you access to rails to trail that can take you all the way to Venice Beach, which I have done on bike. It takes about 30 minutes by bike from roughly this location. So great place to live, and I was just so privileged and honored to be part of this, and it has been quite the journey. So what does every person who ever moves to Florida absolutely want in their home, especially when it's their first home in Florida? That's right, a swimming pool, because if you can't get to the beach, then you must be able to walk out of your home quickly and jump in the pool from even your bedroom. Now, this house doesn't have a door to the pool, but right here you could possibly cut a hole there and jump out. Now, you may have noticed that was a bathtub. You don't always get that in Florida homes. They're wonderful to soak in, especially with Epsom salts after you do all that physical activity that I know you're going to do. Now, of course, yes, that kitchen needs updating, but look at all the space. There's just that whole bonus room. There's the second bedroom with another full walk-in closet and the chest room. And of course, if you don't have access to a bathtub or you want that walk-in shower, it's right there for you in the second bathroom. This was not an easy sale by a long shot. Gone are the days from a year or two ago when you had 18 offers above list, all cash, and it is now quite a different market. And just in the last 2 weeks, we've seen such a flip-flop, a huge influx of inventory. So it's not easy to sell a house in today's market. And so go the changes and ups and downs of real estate. You have to be willing to adapt to change and to go with the flow and just get her done. That's what we do in running, and I love running around Southwest Florida trying to find dream homes for my customers. So if I can help you out, please do check out my website, ellenjaffejones.com. And what's so cool about the website is that you can start dreaming by looking for specific properties that float your boat, by county, by city, and there are so many different cities in our area that you can choose from: Lakewood Ranch, Palmetto, Venice, Inglewood, just all over the map. And then you can also get very specific about the kinds of bedrooms that are the number of bedrooms that you want, the bathrooms. Do you want a pool or not? Do you want an HOA or not? You can really drill down to your dream home by the specific parameters. And that way, you and I both know what you want, and there's no throwing you things that just mean absolutely nothing to you. So that's the beauty of the website. You can even go in and get a valuation on your home. Pretty cool stuff. And if you have the dream, like I always did, like all my life, of moving to Florida, you really can put it into reality. Be sure and hit the like and subscribe button to get more videos like this if you found they've been of value to you. And thank you so much for stopping by. See you in the next one. Gotta run.